So welcome to the Fox Trade Show. This is where we get the opportunity to show all of the shops and accounts, all of our latest new products from our biggest launch of the year. And I'm going to give you a whistle-stop tour of all of the products that we've launched recently that is going to be coming to stores over the next couple of months. So firstly, and I would say the pièce de résistance of this launch is the 12,000 XC reel. So these reels have slow oscillation. They are definitely the best reel that we have ever made. They are 610 grams in weight. The line lay is absolutely insane on them, and for the price they really are a thing of beauty. And I think this is going to make a lot of people really take notice of Fox reels and really put Fox on the map with reels. Yeah, so what I will say is that we have got specific product videos on a lot of these products, and if you want more information you can head over to the website. So either find the videos that are on our YouTube channel, so just go through the products playlist and find them on there, or find them on the website. So staying on this station, we've got the mini microns in 3 new colours. So these are the most basic alarm that we do in our range. They still come with volume, tone and sensitivity, and previously we only did them with a red LED. However, now we have got green, blue and orange. So for those of you who specifically like one type of colour, or you want to match your alarms to your bobbins, you can do that now with these new additions. And of course they are very, very pocket friendly with their retail price. Moving on, we've got the new SPOM gloves. Now, these SPOM gloves have been created, I guess, from a lot of people will have seen back in the day, the Fox anglers were actually using the Fox Rage gloves for spodding. And they had a really, really nice sort of material that was sort of soft on the finger, but also protected the finger really, really well. That is what we made the Fox finger stool out of. We made it out of that material, and now we've made a SPOM glove out of the same material, but we've actually reinforced the finger, so it lasts quite a lot longer than what the sort of Fox finger stools do. You get a better grip on the rod as well. They come in 3 sizes, I believe, which is medium, large and extra large. And in terms of sort of spodding and protecting your finger whilst casting a long, long way, I haven't used anything better than that SPOM glove. We've also got, if I come back here, the Explorer stove, which is absolutely tiny, but really, really does pack some punch when you link it up to your gas and get it going. We've also got the Camo Light RX Plus case, so this can take up to 4 RX Plus alarms, and if you like to sort of really, really protect your gear between sessions, or perhaps if you're taking a bit more of a longer journey out to France, something like that, and you don't want all your kit sort of rattling about and you want a bit more protection, then that is going to be absolutely perfect for that. And we've got an addition to our power pack range. So this is the Halo 27K power pack. It comes with wireless compatibility, so if your phone has got wireless charging on it, you can charge it with you can charge that on this, and you've also got your sort of usual standard ins and out, and you can actually charge this pack using a standard iPhone charger as well, which is a little bit different. You've got a couple of little stands at the back there and stands at the front to hold your phone. So another really, really good addition, and just something that's a little bit smaller than the current sort of power packs that are out there in the fishing market. So just a little bit more compact in the bag. Also got some clothing items either side of me. This is part of the Trilayer range, which is a 25K hydrostatic head, really, really heavy duty range of clothing. I'll actually show you a bit more of that later on as we move around. Okay, so moving on from that jacket, we have another item of clothing, which is the reversible jacket. So as you can see here, it's kind of a quite casual burnt orange, which is the sort of thing that you could wear down the pub. But inside, of course, is the really carpy Fox camo. So maybe you're going off to Tesco's or something, you can whip it inside out and look a little bit more normal when you're going down the shops or down the pub or to pick up your takeaway. So moving on to these, which are the Aquos Camo Cool Bags. So really heavy duty EVA material, which is what all of our Aquos luggage range is made out of, but with really good insulation, really thick insulation in the top, and on the sides. It's going to keep your bait or your food really nice and cool, especially with the addition of the Aquos ice packs as well. You can use other ice packs, but why not get them in a slightly more carpy colour than your standard blue ones? And yeah, one thing that's really, really nice with these is the way that the zips pull the insulation in. So once you've closed that lid down, these zips really, really do tighten it up and give a really good seal around the top. So you're not losing any heat or cold from the bag. So we do them in 15, a 20 litre and a 30 litre version, depending on your requirements. We've also got these Aquos Camo EVA bait belts as well. So like your sort of standard bait pouch that you'd use for baiting up with, using a throwing stick, maybe as a stalking pouch, but just in the EVA. So if you're using liquids and stuff on your bait, it's not going to run out, it's not going to stain and make your bait pouch really, really horrible. These you can literally just wipe clean afterwards, and yeah, you're not going to get in trouble with the missus with your gear absolutely stinking. Another little product that's there as well is these new camo gloves, compatible with an iPhone as well, so you can use it to scroll through your WhatsApps, etc., whilst you're on the bank, whilst you're not getting really cold hands. Okay, so next we have a bit more of the Aquos Camo tri-layer stuff. So like I said, this is 25k hydrostatic heads, so that is seriously heavy duty gear. These really are top quality waterproof garments that, you know, they're not gonna let you down, and you're gonna be out in all weather in them and know that you're not gonna be getting soaking wet. So this jacket is actually the 3/4 length jacket, which comes right down at the back, sort of behind your arse, as it were. So you've got a little bit more padding there when you're sitting down, and we've got the salopettes there as well. So you can, all of these items, so the standard jacket, which I showed you earlier, the salopettes and the 3/4 length, are all available individually, so you can mix and match to your requirements. And we've of course had a camo life jacket in the range for quite some time now, and now we've just added it into the black and orange colorway, just for people who prefer that option. Okay, whizzing on through, we have got the X6 landing net, which is super lightweight, really strong, and a top end landing net. If you want the Rolls Royce of landing nets, then this is it. Equally, we have got quite a lot of new sort of end tackle Riggy Bits coming out as well. So we've got loads of ready rigs here. We've got ready tied Ronnies, we've got ready tied Zigs, we've got more sort of standard ready tied wide gape rigs, we've got ready tied curved short rigs, and we've got fluoro D rigs as well. So for those of you who prefer the convenience of a ready tied rig, maybe you're just getting into fishing, or maybe you find tying rigs hard, then these are going to sort you out and will no doubt catch you plenty of fish. In the Edges range of leads, we've also added the paste bombs as well, so these come in a inline and a swivel lead. We had stopped doing the paste bombs, and then all of a sudden, as soon as we stopped doing them, loads of people were like, where are the paste bombs? We need some paste bombs. So we've brought them back in the Edges range. We've got a QR camera adapter, so if you've got the QR bankware range and you want a adapter to quickly use for self-takes, that sort of thing, rather than carrying a heavy tripod around, you can literally just take one of your QR bank sticks, put the adapter into the bank stick, and then use the little screw thread on top for your camera. We've also made an addition to our Orange X set. Now, if you're not convinced by Orange Line, stay tuned to our YouTube channel, as very, very soon we will be launching a video with Tom Maker, and he'll be showing exactly why Orange Line can be very useful in certain angling situations. We've also added the Carp Mono to our range, which is a really affordable line, but it's still super strong. The knot strength is excellent, and its sinking and casting capabilities really do hold up. So for someone who's not looking to spend an absolute fortune online, this is well worth looking at. Now, moving on, we've also got some quite cool additions to our rod range. So new to our Horizon X3 and X4 rod ranges are the Stalker Butts. Now, these are designed to work with any of our X3 and X4 rods that are 12-foot, 3-pound test curve and above. So if you own one of those rods, you can literally buy this section and it will transform your 12-foot rod into an 8'6" stalking rod. So for example, I've got a 12-foot rod here, and literally you just take your tip section off, get your Stalker Butt, put them together, and now you've got a wicked 8-foot stalking rod. So that's the sort of thing that you can literally keep in the back of your car, keep in your van, and if there's an opportunity like under some bushes or something that you're not going to be able to use a 12-foot rod for, you can literally just interchange that with the rods that you're currently fishing with and be able to sort of make the most of an opportunity that you perhaps wouldn't have been able to make the most of before. So that for me is one of the most exciting additions to our range in the last couple of months. Next up are the Horizon X5Ss. Now, the Horizon X5s really did make a big impact for people who are wanting to cast a long, long way. They wanted a high quality rod that was going to have the capabilities of maximising their casting potential, and that's what they found in the Horizon X5s. And basically with the X5Ss, we've just taken that up a gear as well. We've improved the cosmetics. The rods are really, really capable casting rods. They've of course got the K-series guides. This time the guides are a sort of gunsmoke finish, and all the fittings as well, and the reel seat are a more gunsmoke finish than the black finish previously. But those K-series guides through to the tip are what make sure that the line is channeled through and you're not going to get all of those terrible frap ups that you might get with other guides. These come in 12-foot 3¼ 12-foot 3 3/4, and they come in 13-foot 3 3/4, and there are also spot marker rods available in 12-foot and in 13-foot. Right, moving on, we've got more rods. Yeah, that is more rods, and these are for you guys who can't justify paying top money for your fishing rods. We've still got you covered. We want to make sure that we can provide quality fishing gear for budgets of any size, and that is where the EOS Pros come in. Not only do they look absolutely fantastic with their shrink handles, their black, cool, custom sort of looking finish, and their slick airs, they really do look the part, and we've got everybody covered in this range. We've got rods that are telescopic. We've got retractable rod butts in the EOS Pro Travelers. We've got 13-foot rods up to 3½ pound test curve. We've got 10-foot rods that are 2 3/4 pound test curve, and everything in between. So we really, really do have everyone's needs covered in this range, and it's not gonna be breaking the bank. Okay, moving on, we have got the easy mats. So obviously We launched Easy Mats a long time ago. We were the first people to bring out a mat of this style where you literally had a pop-up frame and it was really easy to do. And that sort of stood the test of time, but we wanted to make something that was better than anything else out there. And that's why we sort of went back to the drawing board and we brought these out. So we've lowered the sides down slightly, primarily to stop them getting in the way in photos, because before they were sort of up here and they don't necessarily make a photo look particularly nice when they're coming up, but they're still more than high enough to stop that fish from flapping about and to keep it inside the mat. The actual mattress of the mat is now completely welded, so you're not going to get any water ingress at all. So previously the mats with the Easy Mats, they could take on quite a lot of water and then that would take quite a lot for them to dry out, and obviously that also potentially could have caused a problem if people didn't dry their mats and slings out properly. There is the potential to carry disease. So with this mat you've got no chance of carrying that disease because there is no water getting sucked up into them at all, and they can dry out really easily. There's a valve at one of the ends which you can use to expel the air once you've finished your session, just to help with packing it away, and then you literally just need to open that up and the air will sort of slowly start to fill it up at the start of the session when you're getting your mat and everything out ready before you've started fishing. So those are the Easy Mats, and they come in an XL and a standard size. Now, if you like boat fishing, I've got something for you as well. These are the new 160 boats, and they are a proper little nifty bit of kit. They come with an air deck, and they come with a transform at the back, so you can put your fish finder or whatever on the back of it, and they are a really nifty little boat. Now obviously you're not going to be using these on big open expanses of water and in treacherous conditions. However, as a little baiting up boat, something like that on a small lake, perhaps something that you can use if you can keep it in the van in case you get a fish weeded up, something like that. These are absolutely perfect. And one is already in the back of my van for any eventuality that I may well need it. So, and then this boat, which is the EOS 215. So we've already got a couple of boats in the EOS range, and we just wanted to add a slightly smaller one as well, because we got loads of people asking for a smaller version of the EOS boats. So yeah, we delivered it. We like to make sure that all of our customers are happy and deliver products that they want to use. So that is a whistle-stop tour of the products. I've not gone into an awful lot of detail on them at all, but if you want to know more, all of the products are on our new products page on the website, and of course there are also videos on a lot of them on YouTube, so do be sure to check that out. Let us know what you think of the new products in the comments below, and I will catch you soon.